Hello family, in this video I'm going to show you how to transplant an aloe vera. Okay, an aloe vera pot for indoor gardening. You can also use this for outdoor gardenings, but if you do a lot of indoor gardening myself, this is going to be of help. You can also use this for outdoor gardening. This is a potting soil mix that I did in another video. So this potting soil mix has a very important component, ingredient called pumice stone, okay, which is going to help farm up the root of our aloe vera, right? So the first thing you want to do is to select a pot with a drainage hole. This is a DIY pot we did together in another video. So if you want to learn how to do your own planting pot with drainage hole, look in the description box below for that video, right? So make sure it has drainage hole. A lot of potting soil, okay, a lot of planting pot doesn't have drainage hole. It's wrong. So make sure your own has drainage hole for indoor planting. Why? Because you don't want to waterlog your plants. Some plants don't like too much water. When you waterlog them, right, it will not grow well. Okay, so that's why you need a pot that has drainage hole. And this is a margarine used margarine container that we converted into a potting soil, which is very it's even stronger than this one that we got from the store, so which is very strong. And another thing is polysprin. Make sure it's PP number 5. I showed you now. Make sure it's PP, and this is always PP number 5, so it will not interact with any of the nutrients in your soil. So what you want to do is to fill this, okay, fill your potting soil. Make sure it has drainage, which we did. Fill it, okay, to like 1/3 full. Okay, so fill it with potting soil until it's like 1/3 filled, not half, 1/3. Okay, so we want to, perfect, so that's fine. So after that, you want to loosen the root of your aloe vera plant. Be careful though when you are loosening the root. You don't want to destroy it, right? So you loosen the root gently, so you'll be able to pull it up. You loosen the root from the bottom up gently. When you notice that it's a bit firm, that means your aloe vera plant is taking roots, and we don't want to interrupt that growth. Any aloe vera plant that's dry, you want to cut that off. Okay, so when you are loosening the root, you just have to be gentle, okay, as much as possible, so as not to destroy, right? Perfect. As you can see, our aloe vera is taking roots down, right? And it's a good thing, right? It shows that it's growing really well. So I'm going to cut off this part that's dry. I don't need, as you can see here, is our root. So now the next thing you want to do now is to transplant it. So we're going to place it in the pot. Okay, place it in gently, okay, but firmly, gently but firmly. Then we're going to cover it up. Then we're going to cover it up with more soil. Cover it up with more soil and press lightly. cover it up with more soil and press lightly, not too tight. You ask me how often should I cover it? As long as your soil can cover the root, you are good to go. And also, if you have lava rock, you can use it to support, okay, the leaf. You can just use it to support the leaf on top. But if you do not have that, just add more potting mix and press lightly. Now that we are done, the next you want to do is to add water to it. You want to make sure you add water to it to fill the soil. Okay, so we're going to move this aside. Please do not throw it away, because you can use the spotting soil for another plant. So now that you press lightly, it's time to add water to it. So you can see now that your wonderful margarine box can be used as your as your planter pot. I'm using tap water, so that's okay. Just pour it, water it. Make sure though that your pot has drainage hole. So this one has drainage hole, so we don't have to worry about. Aloe vera doesn't like too much water, so you don't want to add too much water. Just add enough. Perfect. And we are good to go. Do not add too much water to it. At this stage is okay, right? If there is excess water in the soil mix, it's going to go through the drainage hole. So but for this one, there's no excess water, we don't have to worry. But do not waterlog it. Don't. When you pour water in it, right, just be looking at it and make sure it goes downward. Do not waterlog it. Aloe vera doesn't like too much water. And we're good to go. If there's any excess water, it's going to go down the drain hole at the bottom. And that's how you transplant your aloe vera. The most important thing is that you don't want to waterlog it, and also you want, when you are transplanting it, you should try and cut off any dead part like this. Okay, so cut off the dead part, remove it gently, and then you can uproot it lightly. Okay, when you want to take out the root, you have to be gentle with it. You have to really dig down to see where the roots are, so you can uplift it gently and you can plant it down. And that's about it for this video. If you have any question about transplanting your aloe vera, feel free to drop in the comment box below. I am an indoor planter and also a trained cosmetic formulator, so this is a channel where I share my experience with you. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button and the notification icon to be notified when I upload my next video. Thanks for watching.